Crypto Words? It's Ultra Crypto back at it again. Today is Thursday, August 13th, 2020. Investing should be more like watching paint dry or watching grass grow. That's gotta be boring, but it should be it should be boring, right? And you'll see why with the last story I reviewed today. If you guys like the stories I bring to you every single day, please smash the like. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, and please share the video to get this algorithm popping. Let's get into it. JP Morgan closed to transform Quorum blockchain to Consensys. JP Morgan invested $20 million in Consensys as part of a $50 million convertible debt deal, and Consensys would take over the maintenance and support of Ethereum-based Quorum. Quorum is the JP Morgan's quote-unquote blockchain that would help to power their JPM coin. Ollie Harris, JP Morgan's head of digital asset strategy and Quorum, also jumped ship to Goldman Sachs. I said Goldman Sachs, yes, you heard it right, just 2 weeks ago, which may signal the deal's advanced stage. Everybody wants to have their own coin. Everyone wants their own blockchain. Not everything needs a blockchain, and to have a private blockchain is just basically a spreadsheet, just a database. But you know, they want to have their own coin. They want to make as much money as possible, and yeah, jumping into the crypto space with your own coin is the way to go. It talks more about the fact that Consensys had to cut staff in April of this year, and that Consensys is basically being run by Joe Lubin, who he's using his Ethereum wealth because he was one of the original backers of Ethereum, and he's using his wealth to fund Consensys. So he's looking to raise money right now. This way he doesn't lose all his money, basically. And the bank is unlikely to move away from its existing projects that use Quorum. They include the Interbank Information Network, the IIN, the messaging network for cross-border payments, and its settlement coin, JPM coin. 3 months ago, we noted 15 blockchain job postings by JP Morgan. So they're still going to have some dealings with it. However, I guess maybe the bigger picture kind of thing, they are going to give it to the experts over there, Consensys, because they know everything about Ethereum. Next, can a country actually ban Bitcoin? The answer, no. They could ban it in a sense that they could tell their citizens that it's illegal. However, you can't ban the internet. And that's what this article is basically going over, that even if the US tries to ban Bitcoin at this stage and this point in its history, right, in its existence, would be bad because it's going to be putting a lot of people out of jobs. A lot of investment banks are going to be losing money, and a lot of companies, like we saw the other day, right? Just yesterday, I just went over that story again with MicroStrategy invested half of their cash assets or half of their cash into Bitcoin. Needless to say, a lot of companies, a lot of people stand to lose a lot of money if a country like the US tries to ban Bitcoin. They could ban it in the sense that, again, on all the on-ramps, they could regulate the hell out of all the on-ramps, like we've seen here in New York State, with all the on-ramps having to get a bit license and making it harder for New York State customers or consumers to get fiat onto crypto, but they can't ban it. Ultimately, Bitcoin can't be banned. It's every day it's alive. The network only grows stronger, and that's what it basically talks about. Next, this is coming from The Block, and Coinbase is set to enter the lending space this fall. Will enable cash loans for Bitcoin collateral. There's too much money to be made out there, people. Too much money. That's what it basically comes down to. We're seeing the likes of Nexo, the likes of, let me scroll down to these companies here. That is an extremely loud car. Yeah, Nexo, Celsius, one I use. I use Nexo and Celsius. Salt Lending. There's plenty of companies out there that are basically making a lot of money through lending. Even Ripple is working on a loan product as well. So at the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. It's not about trying to help the community, right? They're just seeing that a lot of these companies like BlockFi making tons of cash, and BlockFi is competing with Coinbase in the sense that BlockFi plans to go public soon as well. All right, and Coinbase said that its customers won't need to fill out a lengthy application or go through a credit check, and would be able to get the cash within 2 to 3 days. That means probably 2 to 3 business days. On Celsius, I've tried it out myself. It takes 1 business day basically. You fill out, you do everything in the app. Do everything in the app, and then by the next day, the money gets transferred to your bank account. That's simple. All right, and you could use a LVT up to 50%. They're using an LVT, a loan to value, of up to 30%, and the max loan I think is only 20,000. I think the loan max is higher on Celsius and Nexo. They're going to be charging you 8% if you use their loan product, and also guess what? It's not going to be available in New York State. They're going to these are the 17 states right here. I'll highlight it real quick. These are the 17 states that they'll be launching in, and it's supposed to launch this fall. And yeah, of course, New York, we're asked out again, But Celsius right now and Nexo are the only ones available in New York. Next, and this is why I stated that quote that, hey, slow and steady wins the race, man. Slow and steady wins the race. Yam Apocalypse now. How hubris and speculation smashed the latest DeFi token. Yam Finance TVL went from 0 to as high as $500 million before falling to 280. The Yam token jumped over $150 and is now traded just below $1. So if you didn't take your profits within the last 48 hours, that's why these flash loans and all these things, like all these fancy financial wizardry within DeFi, is so dangerous. You have to take your profits right away. Don't be too greedy. This is why I stated yesterday in that video when I spoke about Yam Finance. Be careful out there with your locking up of your funds and things of that nature, because right now we're seeing that there was a bug, and yeah, that's basically it. Yam Finance aggregated more than $400 million worth of DeFi tokens from traders seeking to farm Yam in the hours before its launch, while its token soared many times over its dollar peg to as high as $157. This is why people were making probably millions. Just be careful out there. Everything that glitters isn't gold, as the old saying goes, and investing is like watching paint dry, literally. Take your time. What I'm doing is I'm selecting a few projects that I believe in and dollar cost averaging. Now, you could do lending stuff where you have centralized finance, right? Like the Celsius and the Nexos and the BlockFis, and you earn maybe up to 8, sometimes even 10% APY on a stablecoin, or earn up to 4.5% on Bitcoin and other cryptos. Or you could go this route and earn even more, for providing liquidity to these decentralized finance platforms. So yeah, to each his own, but definitely be careful out there. And thanks for watching. Smash that like. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And thanks for the support as always. It's Ultra Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.